We made it. Oh my god. 30 hours. 30 hours in this game. Oh my god, I really like this game, guys. I like it. I like its music. I like its characters. I like its story. I'm mostly indifferent to the gameplay, but that's kind of how I feel about JRPGs in general. Oh man, now I have to remember what we were doing last week, and I've slept since then. And so today I sent in my ballot for the state primaries in Texas because I still get to vote in Texas even though I live in Canada because I have a permanent address as a dual citizen. It's very exciting. But I had some like super anxiety about that today for some reason. Just been very anxious this week and I was super anxious. But my brain, we're gonna try to have a functional brain as much as I can today. Water will help. We should all stay hydrated. Yeah, so last time we went to Setzer's, like, creepy tomb shrine for his dead girlfriend so we could get her, her car. She's not using it. And we got Setzer and Edgar. I think we got, yeah, so we got Setzer, we got Edgar, I think we got Sabin the first time around. Yeah, so we had to get Figaro to get to Setzer. Because we had to ride the city to get to the car. That's the ship. I don't know, look, vehicles are weird in this game. We don't have cars. We have magical, tunneling, technological cities, state castles, and we have airships. Oh my god, I have to reuse some lines for something. I'm still writing my stupid fanfic. It's over 7,000 words now, guys. And I took several days off. It's like 7,500 words. Hopefully by next week we'll be at 10,000 words or hopefully much above that. And then we'll see what happens. But at least I'm writing again, right? I think I might do some sort of a crazy thing where I finish up the fanfic and then I finish up this Final Fantasy VI like flute choir album thing that I'm working on, and maybe then I like throw together a couple of pictures and then I stick it all to release at the same time, or at least the first part of the fic. I don't know. That's what I've been thinking. Yes, we're in open world time, which is dangerous because there's no direction telling us where to go. There's just us. Man, we have 4 characters who are all kind of, sort of, slightly variations on blonde-ish in this party right now. I'm tired, but mostly I'm just really, like, full of anxiousness. Anxiety, we have a word for it. I hear you, Chrono. I was a big puddle for the first half of today. I didn't get anything done. Then I eventually got stuff done. But it didn't start off that way. And wasn't that way for the first half of the day. So I'm going to have another late night trying to fix that. Hopefully I can finish my work and then maybe do like another like 1 a.m. DDR session so I can sleep. I don't know. Anyway, hi! It's Final Fantasy VI night. I guess we're just like, I'm getting like some of the like, where am I? What am I doing? Good night, Chrono. I hope you feel better. Miranda, ah ha 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 ha. Because we gotta follow that bird. Where could that bird be going? Okay, I've already been here. You can tell. No, get back here. To the right of the treasure chest. I don't know what that refers to. My goodness. There's a lot of former... His heart was full of chaos. He can cope with his pain, yeah. Hello. Man, Miranda's not doing so great, is it? My goodness. You're like, wait a minute. Oops. Hold on. So it's really interesting to me that you come here to Miranda a spell ago. Some oddball came strolling through here. Such an interesting way of phrasing it. Oh. Oh man, look at this. We can learn about stuff. Multiple choices. I know I was about to say something, but I got sidetracked. What's up with Narsh? That's what's up with Narsh. You can tell me anything about it or just show me where it is? You're just gonna show me where it is. Okay. Doma Castle. Doma Castle. I see where Doma Castle is. Okay. No dialogue or anything like that. She just points on the map. What should I talk about? I'll point it on a map. No, so we've had a couple of cities that, I mean, the different cities in the world of Ruin are dealing with the destruction of the world in different ways. So South Figaro has, I think, a temperament that this is right after my own heart. Like, South Figaro is like my favorite place in the game. And the thing with South Figaro is that for whatever reason, they have a lot of resilience. They're fairly late to Imperial occupation in the world of balance. And it's only when, like, one of their own betrays them that they lose. But they still, because of the circumstances of that, they get occupied, but they don't get, like, wiped out, and they're doing pretty well. And that probably contributes significantly to their resilience. I also think that they have something of this independent character and self-sufficiency or something. No, that's not the right word. That's my American individualism coming out, and I don't think that's actually right. South Figaro has lots of shipping. Yeah, lots of shipping. No, I think there is something in South Figaro's temperament that contributes to their resilience as well as their circumstances. Because I think it would be unfair to say that the reason why South Figaro is doing better than, say, Miranda at dealing with the end of the world is because of there's something inherent in South Figaronians. But I do think that there is something about the personality of South Figaro. And it's not a question of individualism, because they kind of come together as a community. Like, when they say, like, no matter how many times, like, our city falls apart, we'll rebuild it. It is through that communal strength. But they do have this, like, belief that they're going to be okay, and this stubbornness and this determination, which is probably in part because they were somewhat protected by their association with Figaro. Oh, hold on. FlutyBot is trying to advertise something that's not going on anymore. Okay, hold on. We're gonna change that. Not active anymore. Okay. Alright, so hopefully that will not, FlutyBot will not, go send you to my friend Kent's channel. If you go to my friend Kent's channel, that's totally fine. Yeah, I played a show on Saturday. Which I'll talk more about that kind of stuff and plans for the future and things. Not right now, because right now we are talking about characterization of cities and locations and their reactions to the end of the world. Because I'm gonna overanalyze Final Fantasy VI, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. And I feel like there's a certain degree of, dare we call it, privilege that South Figaro has, because it didn't get invaded by the Empire until like events of the game pretty much. Because Figaro and South Figaro, like South Figaro, judging by the name, my interpretation, take it or leave it, is that South Figaro was actually connected to Figaro at some point. And then they received their independence, but kept in good terms. And so as long as the Empire and Figaro were allies, and therefore Figaro was safe to, like Figaro wasn't going to get invaded by the Empire. Because Edgar was playing a very delicate game. And I think that protection kind of extended to South Figaro as well. So South Figaro doesn't get invaded until the fall of Figaro, basically until that alliance, such as it was, is dissolved. So... And I imagine that South Figaro hasn't really had to struggle a whole ton either. I mean, they seem to be pretty well situated. There are a number of major towns or cities, city-states or whatever that go through there. So, like, one part, Figaro's not national character. I don't know. I view them as kind of like independent city-states, if that makes sense. But so that's partly South Figaro's character, but it's also, frankly, South Figaro's luck at not having been invaded. On the other hand, we take Miranda, which I think Miranda's on the South continent, is it? I've seen people raise some concerns about the fact that they think it's inconsistent that Miranda was attacked by Celis, and yet it seems as though Miranda should have been invaded long before that. Well, yes, I have been reading about Miranda. Yes, I have been reading wiki entries about the cities of Final Fantasy VI. I can't imagine why that would be happening. I'm certainly not doing any research for anything. No, but so Miranda more recently has had a really brutal invasion. Where Celis led a force against Miranda when she was younger, presumably a couple of years ago, because she's not that old, so it can't have been that long ago. But according to this game, apparently there's like a light novel or something that disagrees with this or something, I don't know. But within the text that we are given with this version of Final Fantasy VI, Miranda, this city, was burned by Celis. And that wasn't that long ago. A couple of years max, if even. And so many of its people have been conscripted. Like, the young men have been conscripted really intensely. Because, I guess, of some of the specifics of maybe the way in which Miranda tried to resist the Empire. And then the Empire decided to make an example of it, brutally attacked it, and then conscripted all of its young men. It was like, oh, fine. We're going to just take all of them and put them as cannon fodder in the front rows of our army. Which isn't exactly, it doesn't literally say that, but that's basically what happens. And so, with that as the context, the fact that there's like the end of the world and you come to Miranda and like everybody in Miranda is just, they're not even like, it's not despair. It's like cynicism and pain. Like, they're desperate and hurting and they don't believe things are gonna get better. They're like, oh, I remember there were birds. I remember talking to this guy and helping with his letters. Shall we do this, folks? Let's do this. Yeah, so this is like, She put it on the table for us to read. She's like, look at this. Yes. Yeah, and there's something really, really sad and deeply unhealthy about what Cyan is doing here. Where in a way he is trying to spare her from the pain that he knows. And also I think kind of allowing himself to live in this fantasy. Man, all of these wannabe thieves. Thieves, that's right, that's what I said. Anything good here? Oh, that's nice. Evasion's good. Oh, I don't have one of these. Oh, it's expensive. I want it. I bought it. Cool. Alright. I'm making intelligent life decisions with my money. I guess I should probably go attach that note to a bird like I said I would. Ooh, look at all of this stuff that I don't own! Oh man! Oh, I want, well, not the, ooh, I want it. I bet there's somebody who can equip this. Oops, no. I want to equip him with dice. Apparently. Okay. So there. Everyone's got slightly better armor now. Slightly less likely to die. Let's go find a bird. Here's a bird. Hello, bird. So we attach it to the bird. Now we're going to watch the bird. This is a nice little way of showing us where we're supposed to go. Because it's been established that this is clearly Cyan. And so now we know we're watching on the map, figuring out this bird is going to take us to where Cyan is, because that's absolutely how birds work. I was somewhat disappointed as a kid to learn that pigeons just go back to where their home is. So you can't just like send a pigeon anywhere. You have to have pigeons that will go to the place that you want the pigeons to go. All right. I think this is it. Might be wrong. Oh, Zozo. He's in Zozo. That's right. All right, guys. Are you ready? You ready to return to Zozo? Do we know anything about the history of Zozo? Like, and I have an association in my head with Zozo and Jador. You know. Unless you're gonna... Alright. But I have like an association between Jador and Zozo story-wise. Like in my head, my brain is like the two of them are connected in some way. I already did that. Okay, so there is a thing that I'm supposed to get or do while I'm here, right? I don't remember what. Bam, bam, bam. Isn't there something else besides the story thing that I'm trying to do here? Besides that. Okay, so that's what I was trying to remember, Commodore. Is if Zozo was the rich people moved to Jador and abandoned Zozo, and Zozo kind of became more and more decrepit. Right? Like, I feel like that's what I have in my head as being the relationship between them. Yeah, I've already got that. I've already got the chainsaw. I think I've already got the chainsaw. I got the chainsaw. Oh, well. Let's see if I did that. I probably didn't. No, I didn't. One of these days, I will not be terrible. No, Commodore, that's kind of what my impression of the situation was. Oh, okay. Is it rusted shut? Is it this one right here? Yeah. Alright, I gotta go get some rust be gone. Or whatever it's called. I don't know where that came from. The thing is, I'm never quite sure. Like, I'm like, are these things in my head because there's a reason for them to be like that? Or are they in my head because I was gonna do some damage? Yeah, it's okay. It's not too bad now. Or are they in my head because something else put them there? Wait, do I not have any magic? I don't need Dispel, do I? I don't think I need Drain. Like, I just don't care about a lot of these. So I'm just gonna keep him on the one that gives him magic power up. Also magic power up. Like, I don't know that I need any of those. You know? I guess I might as well do that. Oh, did we finally master? Yes, we mastered everything. Okay, well, you don't know anything, so you're gonna do that. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can find the guy who has the Rust Be Gone. What is Rust Be Gone from? What is that from? Where is that coming from in my head? Is that a thing that actually exists in a video game? Did I make it up altogether? I don't know. It could be anything. Hi, Candle! Aha, there we go. I'm getting some magic points now. You think is it called Rust Be Gone in this game? Or is it an item in real life? Where does it come from? Where is it? I don't remember. Alright, everyone's perishing. It's a real life thing. Oh man! Amazing. Where is that guy? Is he like around on the ground somewhere? Oh shoot. Hold on. My monitor came unplugged and I don't want that happening. Although I am floating, so I've got that going for me. So I thought he was out and about. Fire dance. That's it. Set him on fire with your dance. Or be on fire when you dance. These are reasonable interpretations of a fire dance. Yay, levels. Oh, is it this guy? Rust rid. Rust begone, rust rid. Same thing, really. Man, charming place. Is there anything like, do I want anything in here? I don't remember. I thought I'd already done this. I've already done this. I did this, right? That's where you get the chainsaw, which, as you can see, I have. Right? Because it's 6. It's 6, 10, 30, right? Okay. Man. These guys are really hard if you don't have float equipped. Oh, is it 50? Okay. Is it 6, 10, 50? I have it written in an old sketchbook from back in the day, since I'd see it periodically when I'd flip through that sketchbook. That's okay. Things are gonna get much harder, I think, once we get to the mountain. Oh, we don't want that. Let's not fight one of the dragons. I'm not ready for the dragon. Are there 7 dragons? I clearly remember this very well. 7's just a weird number. I thought they were 8. Okay. But one of them is in Kefka's tower. Yes. There are 8. Okay. Bam, bam. All right. And you're like, how the heck did they manage to put a mountain inside a tower? Look, it's just a mess, folks. They don't know. We don't know. But we're fighting a bear with a bear, so it's all good. No, you stole my money, you jerk! You give it back right now. I'm gonna hit you in the face. You put your logical logic away. A volcano at the top of a windmill? What is that referencing? Do they now? Oh, okay. Well, that's not very nice of them. Should maybe heal my party? Oops. So hey, July is my 5-year streamiversary. And I have spent a while. No. What sword have I been giving him? What sword? Is it this one? Probably this one. Serious Mara. That's funny. Is this an improvement? I can't tell. I don't know which of these stats is important. think I'll pass. Oh, I probably want to use that against ice. Oh man, I do not know my way around maps. I'm gonna accidentally go the right way. Okay, you're gonna fight that guy. You're gonna fight that guy. You're gonna fight everybody. And you're gonna also fight that guy. Just do lots of damage. Just do lots of damage to him. Alright, everybody set the bear on fire. Good, that's it. That's the spirit. Set the bear on fire. Whew! Right, so it's my 5-year stream anniversary coming up, which feels like a big deal. 5 years is a really long time. Wait, items teach spells? Are you serious? Is that a thing in this game? I didn't know that was a thing in this game. My knowledge and expertise in this game is not related to the gameplay. So, that's exciting. I didn't know that. Okay, well, I might as well equip that on Sully's. No, yes. Oh, is that what the cursed shield does? Okay. Oh man, how exciting. All this stuff I didn't know. So do I want to go stand in this? Is something gonna happen here? No, okay. It's just dramatic. Thunder Shield, does that teach something cool? So I'm thinking what I might do to celebrate is, because I've been kind of going, oh no, kill the guy. Kill the guy, set him on fire. Okay, good. We're good. Blot 30 for those really big mistakes. Sorry. I think I'm funny. Somebody around here has to think I'm funny. Yeah, people are saying that they do the cursed shields on the solitary island so that the enemies just kind of just die around you a lot. Am I accidentally going the right way? Am I gonna regret not taking side paths or something? Am I missing things? I don't know. But yeah, so I've been slightly having some trouble figuring out what to do to celebrate 5 years of streaming and like how important this has been to my life for the past 5 years. And I've gone over a bunch of things because like obviously my brain is not working 100% because the world is on fire right now. But I was thinking like, because I was like, oh, I want to do, which of these do I want to go through? Yeah, well, so the thing is, it's going to be hard to cook or bake because I was like, oh, I'll do a baking stream. I haven't done like a cooking and baking stream in years. But then my roommate is going to be home this weekend and I don't want to like, cause it's this weekend, actually technically Friday would be my, my like actual bidet. And so like, I can't just be like, I'm commandeering the kitchen for several hours and you're not allowed to come in and do that. It's just like, oh, I can't do that. Plus it's hot and if I'm baking in the kitchen. We have an air conditioning unit, but just the whole thing. So it's like, maybe I won't be able to do that. And then I was like, maybe I'll make a medley of songs. That'll be a song from every game that I've played on stream that has music that I actually played through that I care enough about. So there's like roughly 20 games. And I haven't really had the brain power or time to put into arranging that many bits of songs and record them and have a big so I've been trying to figure out what do I want to do, and I was like, I had talked about having like some friends on to have like a little mini concert sort of thing with like, and I talked to my bandmate Wedge and maybe my other bandmates to see about whether they wanted to participate in something like that. But it kind of snuck up on me, and I haven't been able to commit to what I want to do. And I'm thinking about maybe just taking the month of July, and that's just going to be my Streamiversary month. So I can do something super cool later on in the month. But I was thinking, because I thought the 4th of July was my first stream, and apparently the 3rd of July 2015 was my first ever stream. But I was thinking about this Saturday having that be like our like kickoff of the Streamiversary, if that makes sense. Since it's close enough to the actual day, and I know it's the 4th of July, and so a lot of Americans might have plans already. But I feel like right now we can't do a lot of the things that people would normally do for the 4th of July. And also, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not feeling really very patriotic right now. But so I thought maybe I could just do something fun and cool and have a really long Saturday stream and have it just kind of be a whatever thing. Like maybe we arrange and try to start putting together that medley, and maybe over the month of July we work on that giant 5 years of gaming medley. And also like maybe I could do some tarot reading and stuff. I don't know. I don't do marathon streams, so if it's like an 8-hour stream, like for me, that's like, whoa, that's a long stream, Lauren. So I thought that might be fun. Yeah, I was thinking if I do finally put together that medley, if I make it happen, then I might do like a video that has like compilations of like little clips from each of those games while that music is playing, of like me playing that. So like it's like a thing. So you can also see the evolution question mark of my like background stream setup thing, which is funny because like we're back to minimalist. Like the setup that I have right now. Oh, I forgot. Is my audio and video synced up for you, or are things weird? Because I forgot I changed my settings for the concert on Saturday, and it just occurred to me that I might there might be a really weird delay. Oh, it's synced. Okay, good. Cool. All right, then we're gonna roll with it. Excellent, because I think it's been out of sync for a while. But yeah, so you see like how minimalistic the thing that we have right now is? Like we're like back to like the early days of Lauren streaming when it was like just a black background and maybe like a really like badly centered box around the thing. I want to do, maybe that's another thing we can do, is I never actually tell myself it's okay to put the time into like working on emotes, working on graphics, making title cards for things. Like maybe we could do stream maintenance like type stuff and be like, no, this is the month that Lauren actually, because like my life has been so chaotic the past 5 years. It's been nuts. Like it contained divorce, international move, finishing grad school. Like these are pretty big things. So maybe, but like streaming has been a part of my life for that time. And like our Discord, like it warms my heart when people in the Discord are like, yeah, I lurk in other communities, but I like this place. I'm like, yeah, we've got good people here, yeah. And the fact that you people still come and tune in, even though I just kind of ramble for half of the streams, and you know, it's like I had 2 years of really inconsistent streaming in 2008, or 2018 and 2019. Did not stream in 2008. So in 2018, 2019, I just streamed irregularly, and you folks that have been with me since the beginning have stuck through that, or been with me since before then stuck through that. And that's really cool. And like streaming has really been a huge benefit in my life, and I'd like to be able to celebrate that. And I was talking about this actually on our Discord today, how I have this huge, terrible mental block. Like basically, anytime you see a video of mine on YouTube that is an archive of this, that means that I beat up my imposter syndrome and the voice in my head that is constantly, unceasingly screaming at me that nobody wants to watch my streams, and it's dumb and annoying and presumptuous, and who really cares, and I need to just stop trying, and why would I bother doing this, and why would I bother doing that? And every single time I try to put something up on YouTube, and every single time I archive, and I have 2 streams a week that get archived on YouTube. Twice a week. I have to fight the same thing every single time. So you're like, oh yay, it's a victory. That's why sometimes these things take, like, you're like, man, she said she was gonna try to get it up the next day, and it's been 3 days, 4 days, and she hasn't yet. That's why. It's because there's a voice in my head telling me not to do it. Every single time I have to fight it. And that's why, so I have a reminder on my phone. Every Sunday afternoon, my phone has a little reminder that tells me, hey, you should put together the graphic, like the little image of your weekly streams for this week, so people know what your schedule is. Do you know how many months that has been in my phone? I think I want to say like 7 or 8 months. How many times have I made, guess, how many times have I made a schedule image on Sunday afternoon to share with everybody for the week so they know when I'm streaming that week? 0 times. I've never done it. And it goes off on my phone every single week. And it says, do this. And I look at it. I see it every week. And I'm like, I should do that. No, I shouldn't. Why would I do that? Nobody cares. Like, it's gonna be the same streaming anyway. So it's like, I have a really strong mental block, and I don't know where it comes from, because it's really strong with streaming more than anything else. It's not even a brain fog thing. Like, this is like, I have a mental block that self-sabotages about my streaming, and I don't know why, but it's like that, and it's been like that for a while. And yeah, having a schedule would be cool. So, okay. But it's specifically streaming and imposter syndrome. Like, I have executive dysfunction that I struggle with. And this is like bigger than that. And I don't know why it is. And then people say nice things. And my brain just like throws it out the window and is like, huh, you think you can keep those nice cards that they wrote you, Lauren? Well, I'm just gonna throw it all away. And I'm like, brain, that's a jerk move. Anyway, I want to try to fight that, because A, it kind of sucks for me to have that, and B, like, Rains is here saying, hey, could we have a schedule? It would be nice to have a schedule. I'm like, oh, perhaps it would be beneficial to other people if I did this. So what if, crazy talk, what if in the month of July 2020, I give myself permission to work on my stream? What if we fix up some of the graphics? Like, what if we, cause like that purple bar that has my like contact info, I haven't had like that purple be like my color since like the year after I played Undertale. Like, there's this background right here. This background is no longer relevant to me. I mean, yes, rainbows are like a thing, like, yeah, but like I did all of these visuals years ago. I did like a rebranding thing, and I was like, this is what I did, and it was a big deal, and I was really excited that I did all of that. But it's not true to who I am now. I think it's true. My hair is sometimes purple. But I was thinking, you know, I have this these vines, I mean, they aren't real vines because I kill plants. It's really bad. The opposite of a green thumb. But what if I had, like, what if I drew, like, some of this stuff and I put it around the, like, the borders of my stream? You know? What if I had a new coming soon image that isn't my dead cat? Or be right back image that isn't my 2 dead cats, you know? Like, my hair hasn't been that long in a while. So like, and like the only emote, like the only like subscriber emote we have in the entire thing is the Nox box, which I drew in 2017 shortly before Nox got sick for the first time. Well, it is now 2020. I have lost both of those cats. I have a new cat. I have a lot of changes in my life. And people have been so kind and generous to support me, even though they don't get it. Like, they're just the one emote. Because my brain is like, well, nobody's gonna want to subscribe to me anyway, so why should I make a thing for them to do it? Does this make any sense? Like, there are people who are subscribed to me. There are like at least a dozen people who are actually subscribed to me at this very moment. Why not make them something nice to say thank you? It's like I have a Patreon. And I had these Patreon tiers. Unfortunately, like for me, because like Patreon is very, very anxiety inducing. Like the people on my Patreon, like one of the things was like, oh, we'll have a once a month chat thing. And I kind of brought it up a few times. And people were like, well, no, we don't care if you give us anything. We're happy to support you, which is really nice. But then I finally had somebody a few months ago be like, hey, could we do that? And I was like, yeah, yes. And so like, yeah, this past weekend we had like our second monthly Patreon thing. And I was like, oh, I could actually do that because these people are actually here. Yeah. Well, so the thing is, it's not that I have a problem with the fact that my Be Right Back has, you know, my cats who are no longer with me, and like coming soon is my cat that is no longer with me. But what if I had a new image that was, oh, that's the wrong one. What if I had a new image that's all 3 of my cats drawn now, that's representative of who I am now and where I am now? Wouldn't that be cool? What if we had cat emotes for all of the cats? What if we had it is like a memorial. Like, I don't want to get rid of them, and I like the coming soon image. I really like that Nox. But I'd like to do something else. Like, oh, what if I drew FlutyBot? What if FlutyBot was our coming soon or Be Right Back image? I know roughly how I would draw her. What if it was FlutyBot and cats? What's with all these emotes? Like, we had talked about bringing back a Womp emote and the lore emote. And I don't think that I have either of those. I made these emotes in 2017. Honestly, Blue Glass, it's totally fine. Nobody has to subscribe or support me in any way. Honestly, being here is really huge. But there's just lots of things that we can do. And I have these ideas and I'm excited about doing them. Hi, Pixie! But I get in my own way. And it's like... Happy last day of Pride, folks, by the way. Yeah, well, I need to give myself permission to do it. Well, we'll see, Sal. I didn't realize that Celeste had different endings, so we'll see what ending I get. No, Pride doesn't end because we're going right on to Wrath next, right? But yeah, I have to tell myself it's okay to work on this. Wait. Reigns? Did you just give... I promise this isn't what I was trying to do. Thank you. You're gonna make me cry. And I don't know that this mascara is waterproof. Yeah, no, streaming has been one of the like nice study points in my life, and even though like 2018 and 2019 got to be more than I could handle sometimes, and so dropped the ball a lot on streaming then. It's still been a really nice thing that has allowed me to like create things that I want to create, talk to people and connect with people in the way that like I feel driven to do as like my reason for existing. Like being able to talk to people about like mental health stuff like I have been with Celeste has been like that's like literally what I want to do with my life, is be able to try to help people out in a little ways. Like I can't save the world, but I can try to help give people a hand up in saving themselves, and maybe if you do that, that counts as saving the world. I think there's a Jewish proverb to that effect that I should know, but I don't, because I don't. But it's like, it's really important to me to be able to do what I've been doing. So thank you so much, Reigns, for supporting this. Like, I try to give back into the community where I can. Like, I ordered yeah, the last 2 years were really bad. I'm laughing because, crying because somebody did something sweet I can handle, but I'm not sure I can handle actually having a breakdown about the past couple of years, but yeah. Well, some people have been really good and kind to me, and I just... gotta hydrate. Are you drinking water? You should hydrate. Alright, we're doing a stream marathon on Saturday, and it will include music, tarot readings, drawing Flutie Bot, and planning what we're gonna do for my channel for the rest of the month. Thank you, Reigns. That's been my life mission for as long as I can remember. Like, when I was a little girl, I literally would have trouble falling asleep some nights because I was crying about the fact that there were people who were sad and hurting in the world. And it sounds really either stupid or cliche or fake, but I promise you it was not. That was genuinely, like, it haunted me. So I'm like, can't do that, but I can do this. So yeah. Hey, there was something that I really liked that I did on my last Celeste stream because it was thematically relevant. I made everybody say one thing that they liked about themselves because we were talking about the value of positive self-talk and the kind of hazards of negative self-talk, because this is the kind of stuff we talk about when we play Celeste. So if that's your jam, you should join us. I think we're gonna beat it this week though, and then I guess I'll have to play Wander's Song next. By the way, we're gonna play Suikoden next after Final Fantasy VI. We're gonna hit up Suikoden 1 and 2. I have different things to say about those games. I love them for their story and characters, but in a different way than this game. This has been such a tangent, man. YouTube, I'm sorry, folks. Oh God. Which Star Ocean? You're gonna try to make me play the first one? I haven't actually played the first one. Yeah, that's the one I haven't played. But I'm vaguely familiar with it, obviously, because Renixus is Claude's dad, and I knew somebody who used to in this mud that I was part of that was a crossover from lots of games. I had a friend who played as whatever the Fellpool character in the first game is. I don't remember what his name is. So yes, my sister and I have cosplayed as almost every character in the second game. Yeah. If you ever like, man, I feel like I see 2 Laurens in this Star Ocean 2 cosplay photo. Yes, it's me and my evil twin. Oh man, my foot just fell asleep. What was I saying? Oh man. All over the place. Yeah, my sister's a serious cosplayer. I have cosplayed a time or 2 in my life. Why don't you have fire too? Oh my god. Why don't you have fire too? Why don't you have both too? Who has Madwin? Who has Madwin? Man, my voice is like way up high. That's how you know I'm like... So after we finish Final Fantasy VI, we are going to play Suikoden 1 and then Suikoden 2. Suikoden 1 is like the prequel to Suikoden 2. The guy who made the Suikoden series wanted to make Suikoden 2, but realized he and his team didn't have the experience necessary to really do this vision for his like true passion project justice. So he did a different game for them to learn how to make a game, and that was Suikoden 1, which was the prequel to the game he actually wanted to make, which is Suikoden 2. If we're gonna play Suikoden 2 though, you have to be prepared for the fact that I'm gonna talk about my trip to Tokyo a lot. Because my trip to Tokyo was because of Suikoden 2 and deeply permeated with Suikoden experiences. Yeah, so Suikoden is about the human cost of war. The Suikoden series. They are all consistently about people living through a war, but it's specifically about humanity and the beautiful and terrible things that happen. And so it's oh my god. It's really good and I like it, and yeah, oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah, no, it's like, oh. Melodrama and tragedy, man. Man, oh man, is it good. Suikoden 2 has the best game story ever written. One of the only game stories ever that would actually hold up as a good story outside of games without having to have major revisions. It's really good. It's okay, Stolen Light. I'll catch you guys up in a minute. God, we've been just hanging out here for 15 or 20 minutes talking about something that's nothing to do with Final Fantasy VI, but we did talk about Final Fantasy VI a bit. I feel kind of pumped, you know? Okay. No, you're good. You're good. Oh yeah, no, gosh, it's so good. Okay, so I assume that big one up there is where I'm supposed to go because it's a bigger door. Yeah, it's just a treasure chest. Open the treasure chest. Oh yes, gold hairpins. Always draw Celis with a gold hairpin. Yeah, well, one of the disadvantages of Suikoden 2 is that the Suikoden games are largely linear. Oh my god! If I'm streaming Suikoden 2 for you guys, I can show you the Tinto ending. Oh my god! I have so many thoughts and feelings about that. I could just go off on them. It would be so great. Okay, we're gonna do this. Discount Cleric, that is an amazing name. Also, thank you for following despite my talking about everything that isn't the game that I'm playing. Look at this background. Just look at this. Look at the layers of color. Like the mountains, like just the degree of detail here and how much more realistic it feels than any of the earlier Final Fantasies or even the Super Nintendo games that had come out up till this point. Because I would say that Seiken Densetsu 3 and Terranigma both surpass Final Fantasy VI graphically. No, Blue Glass. We will not be seeing Clive's side quest, although I might see if I can find it on YouTube just so we can talk about it because it's interesting. You know, this game is absolutely gorgeous, and the amount of detail and care and thought they put into so many elements of it is just, it's, again, I'm more or less indifferent to the gameplay, which is why you guys have to remind me to heal and save and stuff. Thank you, Discount Cleric. Yeah, it's one of my favorite SoundCloud. Oh my god. So I talk about my sister a fair bit, but she like posted for all of her friends to go to this like poll on Super Nintendo soundtracks, and she's like, you have to go and you have to vote for Final Fantasy Mystic Quest because you're not wrong. And I was like, you can't make me do this. She's like, no, Final Fantasy VI isn't the best soundtrack. It's not even the best Uematsu soundtrack. And I was like, I will fight you. I love this soundtrack. I just love this game. It's so beautiful. Yeah, so I guess Ampy knows the Suikoden games. Suikoden 2 especially has a couple of different endings that you can get. And there's one in particular that is very interesting, and it is so interesting that whenever I encounter something like it in future games, I refer to it as a Tinto ending, because the Tinto ending in Suikoden 2, just everything leading up to it, just, oh my god, I can't wait to talk about it! Ah! We have to get through Suikoden 1 first, which is great, because if you guys don't know what happens, you're gonna cry so hard! It's so good. My sister doesn't like Dancing Mad. That's why she doesn't think Final Fantasy VI is the best soundtrack. She's wrong. Alright, Rains, we'll see you later. Enjoy your din-din. I think she called it like a cacophonous mess. It's Suikoden. Suikoden. Sui, the first character, refers to water. It's one of the only... Is that kanji? That I can recognize. Is that kanji? Maybe it's not. Yes, Suikoden 1 and 2 will both make you cry a lot. Kanji, yes. So Sui is the only kanji that I can recognize. I'm really excited when I see it. And because it's water, it'll be like posted like I'd be like walking through like a game or something that has Japanese signs, and I would see like the ocean is this way and I'd be like, oh, water! Oh, I bet the ocean's this way. Is it Sui? I thought it was Sui. Are you, really? I thought it was one sound. Sui. Really? Oh, okay. I've been calling it that for like 20 years. Well, if it is 2 syllables, I've actually read it somewhere. Oh, is this the button that I have to hit in order to fight the dragon? Should we fight the dragon? Do I have the brain capacity to fight the dragon? I don't know. Man. We better kill this bear. We've been killing lots of bears. No presents, thank you for following. Well, they don't seem to be, Japanese folks did not seem to be confused by my pronunciation of it. Yeah. Like it's close enough. Isn't it? Like it's not like it's Sui. It's not Suikoden. It's Suikoden. It's Sui. Right? Like it's two, technically I guess 2 sounds, but they're like smushed together. Which shorthand as an English speaker becomes Sui. But it's not Sui. It's not Suikoden. Like, it's not like it's a 4-syllable word. It's kind of 3.5, right? Diphthong. Oh, man. Soupy Codex. Oh, really? It's 5 syllables. Right, I tend to... It's probably wrong of me, but I kind of tend to discount that as a separate syllable thing because... I don't know. I don't know. Well... People in Japan knew what I meant when I said Suikoden, so... So it was close enough. Anyway, at this point, alright. We're gonna do it. I did just save, right? I did just save. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna see what happens. Probably not gonna do well, but we just saved, so we're fine. Okay. Oh man, you do a lot of damage, my friend. Okay, Sabin, you're gonna be my healer because I can't use you very well, as it turns out. Okay, folks. Do not kill Sullies, please. Shoot, we killed Sullies. Well, that's alright. Phoenix down. Okay, we're not gonna make it through this. Shoot. Do I not have any Phoenix Downs? Magic! Magic! Magic exists in the game! Oh, I need to heal the whole party. Okay. Cure to everybody. Okay. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. No! Don't no! No! Okay. Okay. We're off to a good start. It's okay. It's okay. Wow, I do not have the magic to keep up with this. Yeah. Okay. Our first death. I'm genuinely surprised it took us this long. Not even close. Oh wow, I didn't realize it just like ended like that, but it does. Cool. All right, so that happened. Do you think we can take it? I'm not convinced we can. That was doing a lot of damage. Is this where I came from? No. This is where I'm going. I think. I don't think we can take it. I think we're gonna have to come back. I think we're gonna have to like make like a dragon party. And go like fight some dragons. Look at all these guys. No? Yes, set them all on fire. Bam. Okay, good. I was gonna say if they survived that, I would be concerned. They are Illuminati crops. Devised a new blitz. What did I just devise? didn't even realize it told me that. What did I just get? Blitz. What is this? Wait, is this... Wait. I know that one. I know this one. Air dash? Air dance, not air dash. I was close. Let us. Yeah, let's do it. See, I like that he sees the error of his ways by himself, you know? Like, you don't have to go and yell at him. He has the conscience. Like, I think that's a really nice detail. I feel like, okay, so do any of you guys follow VG Advisor on Twitter? He, oh, that's cool, Blue Glass. I didn't know that. So the VG Advisor account on Twitter will just, like, tweet out, like, images of, like, things from, like, basically good advice from video games. This would be, I think this screen would qualify for VG Advisor. You know? Don't you think so? I think so. Anyway. Boy, does this hit differently as a grown-up than it did as a child. You know? It's funny how much of a perspective shift, like, life changes give you. That's some good advice. Like, this is... Okay, so Cyan impersonating her boyfriend is not good. But the end of this is Cyan going full dad. Like, the writing of this is also really nice because it manages to convey that feeling of formality without the, like, comedic thou that's been added. Oh man, have fun, Deadpan Sal. Don't heckle him too much. Like, using in his stead, I implore you, is really, like, it's very intentional, careful diction choice, because there's not an easy, it's not like you just, like, switch the particular conjugation of your verbs to indicate the formality of what you're saying, or, like, a little thing that you append, like, but there is a major difference between formal writing and informal writing. It's just that it's much less clearly defined in English, and so it's actually very interesting to see people try to tackle that when going from a language that has a formal way of speaking that is like a... What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Where it's basically a strictly delineated formality level. Like French has a formal case tense. I don't know what the word is. There is the more formal way of speaking, which is also how you talk to plural people. Oh God, it's been a really long time since I studied French, but I did actually study French for years. So I can actually read some French, which is why occasionally if somebody will pop in and start talking in French, I will be able to reply a little bit in English that recognizes that I recognize and understand a little bit of what they're saying. But I can't speak French. I can write teensy bits, but mostly I can read it, and if it's spoken slowly, I understand some of it. But a lot of languages have, like, the formality levels. English does not. See, that means it's not serious, right? Yeah, I'm not good at this, but it's fun to practice now that I'm in Canada and things are written, except that Quebecois French is different than the French that we learned in school. So there'll be things where I'm like, pretty sure that's not how I learned it. And I don't know if that's my memory or if that's just the people in Quebec not following or being limited to France French. Basically, you can talk to me like I'm 4. I actually was a tutor at one point, a tutor and babysitter for like a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old who had come over from Belgium, but they were like French-speaking Belgium. And the older daughter like didn't want to learn English and was really mad that her family had moved to the US. So they employed me to tutor her in English, but mostly to be like the cool older person that she wanted to be like, so she would actually study English. And they bribed me with delicious Belgian chocolate. But the younger daughter couldn't quite make the distinction between the two languages that she was learning because she was so young. But fortunately, she would like go back and forth between the French and English, and I was like, I can always understand what the 4-year-old was saying because that's about where I was. Oh, interesting, Squizgar, because that's part of the deal with American pronunciation, is that some of the way that we pronounce things is actually more similar to how Shakespeare would have pronounced things, but because like English came over here and then it kept changing over there, but those changes didn't happen, so our very consonant heavy English is closer to that, which is super interesting. Yeah. Man, language is cool. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Okay, so the Pennsylvania Dutch is really interesting because, so my mom grew up speaking German at home. That was actually, I believe, her first language. And so I know a little bit, and I actually studied German briefly, self-study a couple of times in my life because I wanted to learn it. And so one of my actually really good friends who now lives in Toronto, but he was one of my really good friends in Pennsylvania when I lived in Pennsylvania. But his family was Pennsylvania Dutch. And so he would say stuff, and I would be like, I think I know what that is, because it's a Pennsylvania Dutch version of something in German. But I knew it, and it was very exciting. I was very excited because like my German is very limited, but yeah. No, I studied French in middle school, high school, and at least 1 year in college. But the American school system is notoriously bad at teaching languages, so I'm not good at it. Man, if it weren't 8:30 p.m., I would bust out my flute and we would have a jam right now. But it is, alas, 8:30 p.m., so no. I have never sung in German, no. I feel like it would be a challenging language to sing in just because it's very, like American English, very consonant heavy, which makes it easier for me to pronounce. And I'm sorry, Cyan. Cyan, you have to wait. You guys will just listen to this music in the background while we continue talking about linguistics. Oh God, it's like, listen, like this music just so effectively conveys Cyan's character. It's like regal almost. Like it's got this like calm, heroic, you know, it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, apparently I'm slightly better at pronouncing German than I am French because American English is so consonant heavy. But because I'm the kind of super nerd who knows like some of the archaic rules of English, when I started trying to learn German, I was delighted to find that some of those archaic rules are actually still relevant in German. So I was like, oh, I remember reading about that rule that used to be true in English. So it was like I wasn't building off of nothing, if that makes sense. So, yeah. It's exciting. I really, 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 really want to be able to speak more than one language. And I really was really upset because my mom, yeah, Old English and Old German, because the thing is, like, because English is a Germanic language, and you can see the roots through and through and through in the pronunciation, because American English is closer to older English than British English is. So you can say that English is a more consonant-heavy language like German, because the older version of English was, because the American English is, and it's the one that's more like that. Yeah, no, it's fascinating. I've listened to a bunch of like podcasts and read books and stuff on the history of the English language, which is fascinating, because what I hadn't realized until I started digging into it more is that, like, we have these words that are like almost cognates, but they like entered English at different points in its history from the same language. And it's just because, like, most languages, I think, do wind up borrowing a little bit from each other, but English is just like, it just like absorbed everything into it. I love it. I love the English language. I adore it, which is good because it's the only language I have. Yeah, well, but the thing is, like, so some of the, like, the Romance language stuff that we have in English, some of it comes from French and the Normans, if I remember correctly. But some of it comes straight from the Romans. Oh yeah, and then some Celtic stuff as well. It's so great. And, like, the words, like, sometimes, like, the same word combination or letter combination pronounces differently. Like the word laugh, or the UGH becomes an F sound. But, yeah, it's just, oh, so good. Yeah. I love it. It's such a good language. It's such a good quote. Terry Pratchett was a genius. Even if I don't always like his books, he's a genius. Anyway, so I love the English language. I wish I spoke more languages. Like legitimately, it makes me really sad. I'm quite good with English. I would say that I am S rank with English, which makes up for my lack of skill or ability in any other language. I'm not as bad at languages as my sister, but I am not good. Because I also have so much anxiety and, like, performance pressure that I can't speak. Even when I've been studying it, I can't speak it in front of anyone else. Yeah, French and Spanish, I know, kind of, like, work together. Just, like, I do think that English and German to some degree are closer, and therefore I think it is probably easier to learn one if you know the other. Yeah, it might be easier for me to learn French because it's building on, I have years of studying French in my brain, and it would be more practical because I live in Canada where people speak French. But yeah, I had this thing that I was listening to for German that was like, this guy would talk German and kind of like walk you through answers and stuff. And so it was very much like learning conversational language by hearing the language and responding rather than like rote memorization of conjugating verbs and building up your vocabulary. Yeah, like, so like I want to learn Japanese so I can talk to my Japanese friends and go to Japan and maybe get some business connections in Japan, because that's, my career is moving in the direction of being in the video game music world professionally. So that would be practical on that level. French would be practical because I live in a country where French is one of the official languages, and I already know some of it. And I'd like to learn German because my mom grew up speaking German, and the Jewish side of my family knows Yiddish, which is kind of German. So, yeah. Oh, hey, fun fact, by the way, I forgot. So you know how I was talking about, years ago, whenever I've showed you my flute case in the past, right? Where this has the entirety of the Earthbound Papas, including Nobuo Uematsu. I forgot. So here's Kobayashi-san, the composer of Panzer Dragoon, who is a friend of mine now because I played with her at MagFest. And here's Takahashi-san, her singer friend, who was in fact the singer who sang Reminiscence from Suikoden 2. She's the reason why I went to Tokyo. But while I was in Tokyo, you're gonna hear about this trip. I'm sorry. It's one of those things that I'm sure sounds like I'm bragging in a really obnoxious way, and maybe I am, but mostly it's one of those like once in a lifetime experiences that you just have to talk about a lot. So one of my friends works for a label, a video game music label in Japan, and he was like, "Hey, so Shiramura-san has a concert and it's not sold out. Can we? So like, do you want to come and sit in and help fill his seat?" And I was like, "Sure." So anyway, that one is her. Because I was looking at my flute case recently and I was like, who is that? And I was like, oh, yeah, it's written. It was like an interrobang at the end. Apparently her nickname is basically the Japanese equivalent of Chatterbox Kathy. So we got along well enough. Yeah, Yiddish is kind of like German and Hebrew had a baby and then adopted a few other things into it. Yeah. God, I love this music. Man, this is like, I think, the least focused on a game I have been streaming in a while. Oh, Sophie. Oh my god. Hold on. While we're at it. If we're gonna not talk about the game, we might as well go all the way. Isn't she cute? Look at those little feet. Look at those little feet. Look at his feet. Feet. Anyway, that's my Soph. She gets her collar off, her cone off on Friday. And then she should hopefully not be itchy. And then we're just gonna keep working on her food allergy. If it is a food allergy. I don't know. I want my baby to be feeling good. But yeah, she's alright. She's such a cute baby. Her ear is all smooshed. Oh my gosh. She sat in my lap while I pet her for 10 minutes today. It was very exciting. I was very excited. Yeah, they are more live streams than live streams. Yeah. That's the trick, Blue Glass. We're hoping. That's why she's got it on for an extra week. But she's taking steroids twice a day for this first week. And so by the time that first week of twice a day is over, the itchiness should be gone and we'll take the cone off and she should be fine. We're going to then keep her on steroids once a week, or once a day, for 2 months, while also phasing chicken out of her diet in case she's allergic to chicken. So now she's eating lamb and rabbit. God, she's so cute. And then we'll see what happens from there. Anyway, yeah. And see, like, using shall and shan't, like, okay, that's fine. It's more archaic than formal, but it still counts. Oh, I didn't know about that. I learned so little about my Jewishness growing up that I'm kind of playing catch up. So there's a lot I don't know. Chrono, no. Merely a diversion of mine. Oh, must have it. Sophie, baby! Baby! This is one of the ones that I got on my flute cover album thing. I had to finish my fanfic before I finish this game. And I'm gonna do that. His name was Cyan, so his family likes spicy food, clearly. His name in the Japanese version was Cyan, but then it's Cyan here because that would not fit. I did a version of Dog Song that was Meows. Oh, what is this? Ah. Book of Secrets, I believe, was a dirty magazine in the original. Yes, it's somewhere on my YouTube channel. Yeah, no, Chrono, it doesn't make sense. It seems like it's I mean, like if it were to be like a okay. I don't know. I assume it's meant to be comic relief. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that, Blue Glass. We're not gonna fight the dragon because that did not go over well. Oh, this looks like trouble. This looks like big trouble. Goodness. Maybe I should heal the party. Alright. Heal the party. No! Don't die, party. Don't die. Okay, he looks scary. Because I know the Hades Gigas was hard. When he was... No, we haven't! Oh, I should do the new Blitz. Edgar learned Doom. Oh, really? Blue Glass? Okay. I wasn't sure. I just thought there was a reason why I wasn't using it. But there might not have been. Oh, right! I forgot! Okay. We're gonna try the new Blitz. Let's Blitz! See if this works. It probably won't. Oh! Oh, it worked! Oh, it's good! 100! Holy crap, is that better than Fire Dance? Is that how I know how to do it? Oh, is that so, Rage J Cat? I didn't know any of that. Alright. Well then, we are off to a good start here. Whee! Oops. Okay, so it would appear that I've done this one before. I just can't orables. Ah. Yeah, I just am not good at it. I can't orables. Like, I keep trying and failing and failing and failing and failing and failing. It's bad. Oh no! Kill the bad guy. Kill the bad guy. Okay, the bad guy's killed. It's because I can't hit the left arrow right. Man, I'm glad you guys know all these things about the, like, ideas of the game. Oh! Is there anything hidden in here? No, okay. Oh man, Zozo has such good music. Take care of business. This will also take care of business. Take their photo. Oh no, they're all dead now. That's not good. I don't think there's anything else that I want to do in here. We'll be back at some point when we're ready to face dragons, which is a little ways off. Something like that, Blue Glass, but I can't do it. I've been trying to do it since. I can't. So I think I don't know. I think I did bad. I did bad. Shadow! You're right, Squizcar. Oh, she does look like Shadow Weaver. Man, I like She-Ra. That is a good cartoon. I'm glad we can all come together and appreciate She-Ra and Shadow Weaver. It's really good. I really like it. I haven't just like gone gaga about a show like that in a while. If like ever. Make a candle. God, the bass line is so good on this song. So if you're ever like, man, that's interesting, the bassist in Lauren's band, The Returners, uses a fretless bass. He went out and bought one after he joined the band because he needed to have one to be able to play this song, because the Final Fantasy VI medley was one of the first things that we learned. It was actually one of the things we auditioned him on. So he borrowed a friend's he borrowed a friend's for his audition. Is this where I want to go? Maybe not. Yes! I got it right! Woo! Wait, I have to put him in my party, actually. Never mind. Hold on. Hold on. No. We gotta get back to the ship. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you could go somewhere here, but no, you can't. You have to go through the door. Oh, no. No, there's a thing, I swear. But, no, where? But, did I do it wrong? I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I bet I did it wrong. Oh, because this isn't his big fancy airship that he had equipped to like be like a pleasure cruise. So it doesn't have to have all of the rooms that are full of gambling and stuff like that. Oh, no! See, look at this. See, he's actually not being afraid of this device. Okay. Man, everyone in this has lost somebody. No, Sully's hasn't. Sorry, Sully's, you haven't had. Well, I mean, I guess Sid, but it's not the same as like my best friend slash girlfriend, or my basically all of the other things. Like the Figaro Bros lost their dad. Cyan lost his entire family. I love Sully's. I'm writing an entire fanfic that is currently sitting at 7,500 words and counting. That has a lot of Sully's appreciation in it. But she wouldn't necessarily be able to relate on a deeply personal level to this kind of experience. Her experience is different. I don't know. This is a good question, though. Do I write the scene with Lola when I get to this point in the film? We haven't been to Moblu's yet. That's so interesting. So he won't let them tell her that it's him, but he gives her the advice. Oh, that's cool. He exchanged the letters. Can I see what her letters says? Oh gosh, I'm sorry guys. I'm tired. See if she says something different because we changed the letters out. well. Do I have to leave and come back? And does she say anything different about it? Well, thanks for dropping by, Deep Shock. It's good to have you here. So I can slip past. No! No. Okay, that little old man did not want me to get past through here. He was like, no. Lauren doesn't get to go. Apparently I don't get to go. Let's see if anything happens here. Nope. Okay. We haven't been doing creative sprints. I stopped because they were stressing me out on Monday mornings. So I might do them in the evening, possibly on Monday. I might do it on the evening so that I can spend that time doing something that's fun instead of feeling guilty because I'm not doing work stuff. Oh my god, it is so warm in my room. This is gonna be a problem if I'm streaming all day on Saturday. We're gonna have to figure it out. What do you have to say, friend? Yay! Cellius's suicidal depression has passed. Creative sprints are a thing that I started doing when I was in grad school when I had to finish the master's thesis that was a novel. Where here, I can show you. Hold on. So here's a creative sprint stream. There's some folks that are in the chat now. But you see there's like the whole long list of how to participate, and it talks through. Basically, we set a timer, which I should put this, I'm gonna put a thing about this on YouTube at some point just to let people know that they can join if they want to. But basically we start the timer, and when the timer ends, it goes womp womp womp, and then we check in on what we've been doing. And I started doing it because it helped me focus on writing my novel for grad school. But then I finished the novel and hadn't done it for a while because again 2018, 2019 they were kind of garbage. And then when everyone started working from home, I was like, oh, I'll revive them and do them. I actually was doing them every single morning for a couple of weeks and decided that was not a good idea. And then we did a few months of Monday mornings, and they're stressful for me because I can't work on my work at that time. But during that time of day, I feel like I should be. So instead, I'm going to put them in the evening so I can work on writing my Final Fantasy VI fanfic. Yeah, it's fun. We listen to music, we hang out, we cheer each other on. So we really have a pretty good time. Alright, who should we get? Between Setzer and Cyan. I should probably put Cyan in my party so that he can get a little bit of leveling. Because we'll want him to be somewhat capable. It's not now in your party. Because we're going to eventually have the whole party split up. He does look like a vampire. So my best friend growing up, who was also my major childhood crush that I didn't realize at the time, she had a thing for beautiful, scarred, super pale dudes with silver hair. So I would draw her pictures of like half-naked Setzer and half-naked Alucard and stuff like that. Oops, that's the wrong button. Oh! No, but you see, they have the physical scars because they have the emotional scars. That's a sign of... No, wrong button! No! This is gonna take a minute, sorry folks. Where should we go now? So it's the Opera House. The only thing to do there right now is fighting a dragon that I don't feel up to doing right now. Is this one Kefka? here? Wait. No. No. I did not mean to do that. That's Kefka. Right? Wait, is this the Phoenix Cave? Oh, but I can't do it with this few people. Oh. My instincts did leave me. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. Yeah, I need more party members to not die. I will go in and I will leave immediately. But in my heart, I want to go. They make it hard. Bye, Sensor. Or 7. What just happened? Why is Setzer alone? Did I leave my party members in there? No, they're here. I love how he's like, right! You're like, okay. Alright, Narsh, I think you're up this way. You know what would be cool? Where is this? It would be cool to have like a really nice old-fashioned painting done of the world maps in this game. Yeah. Right, Ikea. It's because there aren't any boxes in Phoenix Cave because Locke has already gotten them all. Oh, is this Doma? I think that's Doma. I don't think I want to do Doma yet. I think Doma's hard. Oh yeah, no. Kefka annihilated plate tectonics. Is this Gao's dad? Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's not. Hello, Duncan? No, this is the old man. Okay. Okay. Bumrush? Where is Bumrush? Okay. That's not gonna work. That's Gao's dad. Okay. Oh, they do actually tell you this. That's right, and then you can bring Gowan to get Gao. Yeah, where is he? Is this the Velt? Let's find out. Yep. Cool. Do I need to get meat again to do this? Oh, you did a party free. Okay, thanks, guys. Oh, you do get magic points here, though, so that's good. Sorry, Sully's, but you're probably out. Because you have no relation to this little boy. Alright. gotta stare angstily at the window. It's interesting. You notice everyone is saying something reasonably, hopeful. It's kind of exciting. Kind of cool. Oh, for anybody who wasn't here when we talked about it, so my 5-year stream anniversary is coming up, right? And it's coming up in July. So I think we're gonna do like an 8-hour stream, marathon, this Saturday, in which we work on things related to the stream. And also, oh geez, I can't do enough damage here, can I? Hi, cow. So I don't fight him, right? I just wait, right? I'm your friend. Let's travel together. Sophie, you're my friend. Oh, holding paws. All right, we got him. All good. Cool. Should I, like, send him out to get some stuff so he's more useful? I don't even know what to do here. I've, like, never bothered with any of Gao's anything. Oh, is it gonna... Oh, no, I don't feel like dealing with it. It's like the jellies in Secret of Mana. Come on. Run, boys, run. There we go. I won't use him unless I need to, so, okay. Oh yeah, all of the, like, jelly enemies like that have food names, like flan and jelly and pudding. Sillies, get back in my party. They're really good for leveling up, Blue Glass. Yeah, so the Saturday stream, we were talking, I might do some tarot reading, might play some flute, might work on, I was gonna work on this medley of songs from all 20-ish games that I've beaten on stream. Wait, what is this cave? What's in here? Yes, the person in the first slot is the one you see on the map. But can I do that now? Or do I need Realm for that? I need Realm for that, don't I? Alright, hold on. I'm trying to have a conversation. Oh, can I do that now? No, I don't need Realm? Okay, is there more of value if I have Realm? Like, is there a scene if I have Realm? You don't have Shadow, you find Realm here, okay. Okay. Alright. Then let's go do that. But yeah, so we might work on some of the arrangement and flute playing for that medley. On, like, you hear that. And then you know. Doomsicle! Oh my god, Doomsicle is such a great name. Oh. Whew, that's good. Jeez. I guess Fire Dance was a little broken for a while there. But yeah, and I might do some graphics and stuff related to the stream. We're making a plan about that because I haven't done that. So I'm gonna give myself permission. Sorry folks who were here from the beginning have already heard this, but I'm gonna give myself permission to actually work on my stream this coming month because it's my streamiversary month. The install chainsaw attack. So we'll actually be hopefully doing that. Oh no! No! I feel like the chainsaw is, this is why I don't use the chainsaw. Oh my god, install in place of insta-kill, that's great. I like that. Oh, that's a really good autocorrect. That's a great... I clearly do not remember this scene very well. This section of the game. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna use the drill. I knew there was a reason why I used the drill. Jeez, Airblade is good. God, I love the distorted guitar. So good. What a Sophie. Oh man. Alright, Cyan. How we doing, buddy? Doing pretty well. We're gonna get life soon. Cool. She hits enough that I think she should have strength up. Unobtainable rages? I don't even know what you're talking about with that. Oh wait, why isn't she using Bismarck? It's okay. Well, how is it obtained but if you can't get it on the Veld, you can't just throw him at enemies that aren't on the Veld, right? That's not how it works, right? What's his stamina do? Is stamina useful? Okay, so Sully's needs to be... Yeah, if we're gonna be going for more strength, let's go for strength +2. Why am I'm actually doing this? We apparently hit the part of the stream where I'm just gonna sing along with everything. Gauzes, that's fantastic. Man, that is so good! So good! Oh. Let's blitz! Doomsicle. Doomsicle! Doomsicle. I assumed I couldn't actually get to that chest. Maybe I could, and maybe I should have. How hard is it? Is it super hard? Like, is that a difficult fight? Cyan learned life. Sully's got a level. Yay! Go team! Oh yeah, I'm probably, because isn't Stray Cat really early? Or is it late and I'm crazy here? Oh goodness, this looks hard. Oh, I should probably heal my party, shouldn't I? Oh no, you did damage to me. Man, this guy's got a lot of health. Look at that. Okay. Oh wow, he gave me a lot of MPs, or magic points, not to be confused with MP, that is magic point. Also, Rage Stray Cat, I would expect you to know exactly where to find the Stray Cat for the rage. It is actually kind of cool. Like now that I'm doing it for the first time in years, I like the feeling of wandering around, not knowing where you're going, having to fly to new towns and ask the people there basically, have you seen my friends? Like, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, look, I see him. Like, it's not something you really get these days, I don't think so much. And I don't know that people have a lot of patience. Do you have to have that sword to get Shadow, really? Well, is he like, I won't join you if you don't give, like, I need that sword, that's why I'm here? I guess we'll find out in a second, won't we? Oh, you have to put it up in the Coliseum for him to show up. Okay. I mean, really... Oh, yeah, I missed it. But I don't know that people do have patience for that sort of thing, that they didn't grow up with it. Yeah, see, like, I don't like the, like, you might screw up being able to get the characters ever again. I don't expect that from a JRPG. I expect that kind of, you screwed yourself over for all time from, like, a Sierra graphical text adventure, but not from a Final Fantasy. So I don't think that that's a very good decision, but I do think that, like, it's up to you to find your friends is a really interesting experience that they give you. Yeah, well, people who didn't grow up with games from this era or spend a lot of times with games from this era do find it very frustrating, the way the saving works. And I don't blame them. I think that, I mean, the one advantage of having, like, the required save point thing going on is that then people can kind of, like, the game developers can kind of control the pacing of a game, like of a dungeon experience. But I don't know that the trade-off as far as playability is worth it. Woof. Oh no, Senior Behemoth. Oh man, is that Pearl? Am I in trouble? Should I have done something differently? I did just save. Should probably heal my party. Alright, Cyan. And Sillies, you're my weak links. No, she's okay. Sillies is gonna die. Oh no, she got healed. Well, that's convenient. Sorry, folks. Fire on him, I guess? Oh shoot, what the heck? Did I forget to? No, I equipped Cyan. I totally equipped Cyan. I know I equipped Cyan. Alright. I guess I might as well magic. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. What? Okay, so what is up with him? What is your deal, buddy? Fire? I don't even think I need it. This is the zombie of the boss that I just defeated? Maybe. Life on the boss? Is he really hard if I don't do that? Is he like super hard if I don't do that? Oops, that's wrong. I did it wrong. Oh no, this looks bad. No, I'm sleeping. That was a nice little trick, actually. I liked that. For him, so this is him. Let's take him back to the Masa using the airship. I don't know what you're referencing there, Blue Glass. I know Final Fantasy IV reasonably well, but because, like, why take him to Thamasa? Good question. Oh, is that how the fight with... Oh, God, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Woof. 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 Poof. Oh, I don't know that I ever made that connection in Final Fantasy IV. That's very nice. Do we stay in the inn? No. Yes, the final boss of Mystic Quest is undead. He's the... It's Doom Castle. Everyone doomed and bad. Dark King. Good music. I'm trying to figure out what my band should play from that. Okay, so... So this scene isn't any different if you have Realm and Strago in your party. Oh my god, it's so hot in this room specifically. I'm gonna try this. It's probably gonna annoy you guys. I apologize if it does. Tell me how bad or how annoying that fan is. Oh, that's high. I'll put it on low. See if it helps. If that's unbearable for you. So I just like leave, right? I don't have to do anything else? We're good? Hello, Thamasa. fun places are gone now. Oh, good, because this like definitely cools me down. Yeah, because my computer is uncomfortably warm. Blowing some dust off the front of it. Monster floating in the sky that looked like a fish. What now, child? Don't own those. A dust filter sounds like a great idea. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright. So we've got about half an hour to go. And like I can't stay late tonight because I have work to do that's due tomorrow morning, so I have to finish it tonight. Where should we go? What should we do? Coliseum? Crud, where is the Coliseum? Is it over here somewhere? All of these are random islands. Hello, random islands. Hello, Figaro. Figaro! Oh, is it on the dragon's neck? There's two potential dragons. Here's one of them. Oh, is this it right here? Haha, Kerno, I see. It is a serpent, isn't it? Fair. Do you suppose they had that in mind? Do they ever reference it? Oh, I remember the Serpent Trench. Hello, friend. It's a good song. What are you doing in your... So this is Owser's painting collection, right? That's funny. I'm listening to this music, wow. Listen to that guitar part. Oh, hello. Siegfried and Siegfried. Not the same. Some weird joke that I don't get. Shall we do it, folks? I don't think it's organized, so I think we just have to go to the bottom here. There we go. Shadow Chupon? Who do I send in here? Sully's, Sabin. Let's go with Sabin. He's still floating and blinded from the floating continent! Oh my god. At least I assume that's what happened there. Or wherever he was in my party last. He has some funny status ailments. Oh man, I just suplexed him. I just love the image of Shadow wearing giant sunglasses floating in place. And then getting suplexed. Everything about this is glorious. That's a good question. So, we don't have to do anything else, do we, right? Do I have to do anything else with him? Or is he in my party now? That's right, Feistel. His deal with it sunglasses. God, the bass line is so good. That was a pretty great moment. Alright, where is Mobliz? Have you been here yet? This looks like Narsh. Do I need an empty party slot to do that? Did he not join me? Oh, he said he was gonna... Okay, well... Oh, there he is. He joined me. He's hanging out being emo over there in his corner. Alright. Mobliz is on the east end of the Serpent Trench. Thank you. Okay. I don't care about tomorrow. Sorry, I need tomorrow. Here we go. That house is underwater. There's doggies! I don't want to have to fight the puppies. Hello, puppies. Whoa. Fortunately, they're not actually battle dogs. They're just warning dogs. Like, man, this place has seen better days. And in case you... Like, I like that one of the first things you see is this house that's, like, partly underwater. Be like, oh, wow, this town is not just that it, like, got smashed. Like, that, too. Oh, man. Oh, my God, I actually have a really, 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 really strong impression of this place. This is, like, a place in the game that feels like a real place that I've been to. Like, so, I'm sorry, you guys have to hear about my stupid fanfic, but you have to hear about my stupid fanfic because it's the first thing I've been writing and super excited and full of energy about in 2.5 years. So I think I can be forgiven. Like, I was writing through the section in, so I'll figure out, obviously, the introduction, and I was like, oh, I know this place. I'm gonna write as though I'm there. This is like that. This child He's like, I'm gonna fight you. And you're like, you're 5. That would never happen, Candle. Yep, teen pregnancy. I like how she's told the stories of her friends to these kids, but yeah. Just a bunch of children. Like, by the way, this is bad, and these children are defenseless. They're literal baby children. I mean, to be fair, like, I can understand why they would be really upset that you come in and are like, you need to come join us. And they're like, we need her to protect us because we were a bunch of defenseless children. I've lost the will to fight. Yeah, so this is... Yeah, like, you look at this, you're like, oh, that looks like a normal town. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is, like, some trauma right here. Like, the fact that they actually show this scene as graphically as it gets on the Super Nintendo era, like, that's really bad. Like, really intense. I mean, I think it's good in the game. Like, it is a good story decision in the game to actually go there. If you're going to have a character literally destroy the world, like, they don't pull their punches about the world being destroyed. It's really cool. Yeah, and these are people who don't need Terra to kill things. Everyone else is like, Terra, could you set it on fire, please? And she's like, I really don't like setting things on fire, especially not people. You guys have made me do that with mind control, and I'm not a fan of it. And so here she comes. And they need her not to set things on fire, but to heal people, to take care of people. Yeah, she's been used as a weapon. Even in a way, the returners use her as a weapon. And, like, Bannon acknowledges that, but... She's like, I realize that I don't want to fight anymore. I want to not be a weapon. I want to not fight. Which, I mean, I can kind of understand. I mean, not fully understand because I've never been in shoes even remotely like hers, but... Like, I don't blame her at all for not... And I don't know that I understood that as a kid. Like, I don't know that I got it, why she doesn't do that. Yes, exactly what it is saying. Yeah, no, she wants to know what love is, and she's found it right here. Oh, no. When the world was undone is such a good way of putting it. Alright, Tara. Oh, you're not equipped with anything. Oh, this isn't gonna go so well, is it? Okay, The Unforgiven is a really good song. I don't know what I can do here, if anything. But I'm gonna do it. Oh, what? Oh, this isn't gonna go well for me. Oh yeah, no, it didn't go well for me. Annihilated! Alright, well my party actually has equipment on our bodies, which will make this a bit easier. Oh, I never did put, well that's alright. Alright. Right now he hasn't done any damage to us. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the fights aren't that hard. Oh, he'll be harder next time around. Okay. I really lost it by fighting. It's just a really, like, I don't think this is, like, I would translate that. I would not necessarily translate that differently, but I would have it take a softer and more human sounding way of phrasing that. Just like, see, I can't fight and the children need me. It's decided. I think they mean I'll kill you if anything happens to her. Ah, yes, that's fair, Rage Stray Cat. Oh, that's nice. New Magicite, huh? What have you got on that Magicite? Oh, that's a lot of magic. Do I care about any of these spells, though? Alright, well, that happened. Doggy! Woof! 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 I should get a hold of my friend who says boof for her dog. Because like different dogs have different kinds of voices, and so depending on what your dog sounds like, you may say that your dog says arf, or you might say that your dog says woof, or you may say your dog says yip, but in her case, her dog says boof. Okay, I swear there's something hidden here. I mean, and there's a bed. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'm glad we just, like, walked into the shop and snoozed. I thought there was a thing here. Well, I guess I was wrong. Boof. Alright, so we have about 10 minutes left, so I can talk about stuff. Where should we go next? It smells like my roommate made popcorn. I wonder if she did, or if I'm just imagining things. do like popcorn. Solitary Island. I think it's down there. Yeah. Didn't work so well. Oh, goodness. There's, you said there's a magicite? Oh, is it washed up on shore? I bet it's washed up on shore. On the beach. How do I get to the beach? Ah, here we go. Palador. The world is a donut. What does Palador do? As for Palador... Oh. Haste 2? Huh. Slow 2? I didn't even know those spells existed. Yeah. Doesn't... Oh, you're probably not going to be doing it. You're actually useful. Just in case, let's put it on you. You've already learned what you're going to learn from Phantom, right? No, you haven't yet. Okay. Have you learned everything there is to learn from Stray? Yes, let's go ahead and give you Palador. Sure. Why not? Okay. Alright, well, I don't know that we could get any more characters or things taken care of in the remaining 5 minutes. So we're going to talk for a little bit. And then we will shut down on time. Crazy talk, I know. I will try to actually post this video on Wednesday. Because today's Tuesday. If this video goes live on Wednesday, you can be like, congratulations, Lauren. You defeated the little monster in your head that says you can't do this and you shouldn't do this. Good job. Thank you, Rage Stray Cat. So let us refresh, if we shall. Yeah, well, Blue Glass, because I've got work that's due tomorrow morning that I have to finish. I have to make up for all of the super long streams that we've been doing with Celeste, which I think there's a fair chance that we're going to beat Celeste on Thursday. So, there will probably be lots of feelings because Celeste has been a good game for lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of feelings and talking about being a healthy person and stuff like that. So that'll continue. When we finish Celeste on Thursdays, we are going to be diving right into Wander Song, which I've been told is basically a hug in game form. And I've been meaning to play it for a while, so we'll play it. It's supposed to be very charming, not super long. And then we'll figure out what we do next. Is it going to be more Talos Principle because there's Talos Principle DLC? Are we going to do Mist? Are we going to do Hollow Knight? There are so many possibilities. So, I don't know yet, Blue Glass. We'll see how I feel at the end of chapter whatever I'm on right now. And I'll figure it out. If it finishes the story, then yes, probably I'll do it with assist mode and make it happen. Yeah, potentially missed. Well, because, like, we've been having some fun with... It turns out I like solving puzzles and story puzzles, which I didn't know, but actually makes sense when I look at my history and my approach to writing and what I do for a living and stuff. Oh, Mrs. Tragic Family stuff? Oh. Well, when you put it that way, how can I say no? We'll see. We'll see. But I also really do want to play Hollow Knight, which I've been told will be longer, but I've been listening to Dark Souls music because I've been trying to figure out this medley and the song that I want to do for each of these games. And I was like, man, I really like Dark Souls. So, like, I feel like I do want to play Hollow Knight at some point. So Tuesdays are generally more of the, like, feelings, stories, characters thing. Oh man, oh, I hope you're alright. Good luck getting a COVID swab. That's pretty big. I hope you're alright. Take care of yourself, friend. I'm not animal tested. No, that's fine. Lurkers, even regulars who are choosing to lurk one day, are always welcome and appreciated. Oh, Miss wouldn't be long. Okay, that's good. Well, we might wind up squishing a few little ones together, and then we'll see if I want to, like, sink my teeth into something or not. But Celeste has basically been, like, the perfect streaming experience for me. It's everything that I want. So, I don't know. We'll see. But so Tuesdays, right, I got distracted. Since Final Fantasy VI is going pretty well, and I'm actually quite happy to be playing Final Fantasy VI and sharing it with people, and this gets to be like the messiest all over the place stream. Like, it doesn't matter if I spend half an hour talking about something completely unrelated to the game. Like, you guys are tolerating that very well. Thank you very much for it. But so I do think, following actually popular demand for several years, and seeing that I've been enjoying this game, I think I'm going to play the Suikoden series, or at least the first two Suikodens. The third game is less playable, the fourth game is bad. I'd like to give the fifth game another chance, I liked it. Disciplined Daddy! I respect that. Yeah, it is kind of like just like a I guess, yeah, podcasts. People just like ramble about things. Like, my favorite podcast is called Answer Me This, which ostensibly you write in and with questions and they come up with the answers, they research it. But mostly they just kind of babble about random things. They just like start talking, and that's the appeal. You put it on to fall asleep if you're me, or if you're stressed out, you put it on in the background and it's good. Suikoden 5 has that scene with Arshtat and Farad. You know the one. So yeah, no, the Suikoden series is great. I really do. There's a lot to love in 3. It's just not very playable. Yes, Suikoden 4 is a better game if you name the main character Bubbles. But we'll probably be playing through 1 and 2. I don't know if we'll play the rest, which means I have to get that set up. I actually own both games. Surprisingly, I own the originals, but we will probably be emulating those for ease of streaming. But I love the Suikoden games. I have a different relationship with the Suikoden series than I do with Final Fantasy VI, although if you ask me what my favorite games are of all time, you will get Final Fantasy VI, Suikoden 2, and then I have to think about it for a bit, and there's a few different games that kind of... Like, I can put together a top 5 or top 10 list, I think, without too much trouble. I think Talos Principle might have actually jumped onto that list. Undertale, too. But the Suikoden series... So one of the things with Final Fantasy VI, and we'll talk about this more when we get into Suikoden, one of the things with Final Fantasy VI is because it's from the Super Nintendo era, and the standards of storytelling were a little bit different, There's more reading between the lines that has to be done. And Suikoden 1 and 2, there's less of that. Yes, if we do Suikoden 2, I will be singing along with everything. You can be quite sure. That's one of the soundtracks that I know the best. Just the Suikoden 1 and 2, honestly. Yeah, so you can look forward to me talking about the way the boss themes and the enemy themes come together in Suikoden 2 in a very intelligent way. Yeah. Well, if I play an emulated version, there might even be the glitched song might even be in it. They might have fixed that. Yeah, so stick around. We've still got, I think, a few streams left of Final Fantasy VI. At some point, we're gonna go to the Phoenix Cave. Just one of my favorite parts of the game, even though I'm scared of it. It's like nightmarish for me because it's a cave full of lava. But, you know, how many caves full of lava have we faced? So yeah, so we'll do that series of games. We'll finish up Final Fantasy VI. I will attempt to finish the fanfic by then. Then we'll move to Suikoden. Again, Saturday, I don't know what time, so keep an eye. But Saturday will be the kickoff of the 5th streamiversary month. There will be tarot reading, there will be music, there will be singing and being ridiculous, trying to work on this stupid medley that maybe we'll be able to finish over the course of the month. And kind of making some plans for the channel and talking about stuff. So hopefully some of you will join for that. We'll see how it goes. I have some big plans for things that I want to unveil at some point, but I tend to bite off a little more than I can chew, so I'm trying to not start talking about all of the things until I'm at a point to talk about some of them. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Get some good sleep, if it's a sleep time for you. And I will hopefully see some of you on Thursday, some of you on Saturday, and the rest of you next Tuesday. Bye!